This is Rapao, and today in Turbo Talks we're talking to Dario Cataldo of Movistar Team about the Giro d'Italia. Alright, welcome back to the Turbo Talks podcast. The past 2 weeks have brought us some spectacular racing in the Giro d'Italia already. There have been breakaway wins, GC and sprint battles, and that all in some extreme weather conditions every now and then. The riders are on their much needed second rest day before the final stages will bring them to Milan on Sunday. It's time to check in with a rider who has plenty of experience in dealing with all these challenges, as he's currently riding his 23rd Grand Tour and his 12th Giro d'Italia. Welcome to Italy's own Dario Cataldo of Movistar Team. Buongiorno Dario.
Buongiorno, hi everyone.
How long did it take you to warm up after yesterday's stage?
Was long, but actually we were covered enough. We had all the rain jacket on the top of the last climb, so we were pretty safe for yesterday. And today and the rest day we had another rainy day, so some rollers to get out all the rain of yesterday. So okay, we are ready for the new battle for tomorrow.
All right, and I saw a photo on your Instagram that you were riding, I think it was next to Rivi, and it was no leg warmers, no arm warmers.
Yeah, but there are a few riders who looks like they don't feel any cold. Like, for example, Ballerini, when I train with him, with -2 degrees, he goes with only arm warmers and no gloves, no leg warmers, nothing. And it's so strange, but okay, we are all different, and someone are lucky they don't feel that cold.
But you definitely prefer the warm weather, I assume.
Yeah, actually, yes. At least not rain. If it's cold, it's okay, still okay. But the rain, when you are wet, you lose 3 times faster the temperature of your body, so it gets very hard to keep a good performance in a condition like that.
And what was the coldest temperature that you saw on your Garmin yesterday? Did you check afterwards? What was the coldest temperature?
Yesterday we were always around at the beginning, at the start, we were around 5 and 7 degrees at the start. Then going through the valley, arriving to the Gyro, it was going down to 4 degrees, 3 degrees, and on the top of the climb was 2 degrees.
Okay, pretty chilly day.
Going 2 degrees until the finish line was 2.5.
So not really what you're hoping for at the end of May in Italy.
Yeah, but here through the mountain we can expect everything. Right, like you say, I did many Giro d'Italia and I saw many many things, very hot weather or snow, whatever. So we can expect anything here.
And so what did you do today already? You said you already went on a trainer a little bit just to spin out the legs. Did you have a good sleep in or?
Super good sleep and nice and relaxed breakfast. 1 hour of spin trainer just to, like you said, just to shake the legs, just to sweat a little bit, and to stay relaxed all the day until tomorrow.
And who is your roommate this Giro?
And this Giro is Matteo Jorgensen.
Okay. So plenty of time to work on the English and talk English as well as you're doing now. Perfect.
Yeah, I'm practicing English and for him in Spanish, so we are helping each other in this case. But it's nice to also stay with a young guy that to give him something of experience, to teach him something that it's hard to learn the first time when you do a big tour like a grand tour like it was for me in 2008 when I did the first Giro d'Italia, and actually I abandoned that Giro d'Italia at the stage on the Gyro. I just stopped on the Gyro, the climb we did yesterday. Oh. And so that was because of missing of experience. I did many mistakes that I didn't know. So I'm trying not to give to my teammates anything they need to try to make less mistakes as possible.
So can you give us like an example what you told Matteo this Giro? What kind of little bit of advice did you give him?
It can be anything during the race. When is the moment to save energy, or the moment to stay more in the race? Because in a Grand Tour, if you are in the race like in a classic, every single day, at the end of the 3 weeks, you are completely dead. So in a Grand Tour, you always need to look for the moments to save energy. So when it's not necessary, just to drop, just to take your time to relax, save energy. And that is the most important for someone who is doing this for the first time.
And I think Matteo had a bit of a rough start to this Giro as well. I think he wasn't 100% maybe. So maybe an extra role for you to keep him motivated and keep pushing through, or?
Yeah, exactly. Because he was a little bit sick in the beginning, and he was pretty sad for that. And me and sport director, we were trying to give some motivation to explain that in 3 weeks can change everything. You can stay bad for a few days, then try to keep going on other 3-4 days. Then after 1 week, you are another person. You can do something you don't expect. So just keep that in mind. It's not easy to think through 3 weeks of racing. So we try to give them all the motivation in it.
Yeah, like you said, anything can happen in those 3 weeks. Like losing your GC leader in Marc Soler, unfortunately had to abandon. How did that change the Giro for you?
It's changed completely the vision of the race for us, because we were training for many months to arrive here ready for that. And I think we were making a good job, and now we start another Giro, exactly completely different, because we are looking for a stage. We are fighting every day to go in a breakaway, and it's a completely different way to race. But actually we are there in any move of the race, so we are happy actually for that, because there's motivation.
And was it hard to flip that switch, to change that mode within the team? Was there a bit of a down moment after Mark was out, and then?
The first day is anything strange. It's all strange, but okay, we find the motivation. Like we say, hey, there's an opportunity for everyone to do something we didn't expect. So let's take this opportunity. So the motivation is high for that. So even if you have to do something different than what you expect, there's a big motivation, because also there's a personal goal in this moment.
And now, if you look back at the past 2 weeks of the Giro, how would you describe, or how would you summarize how the Giro has been?
But the first part, especially when you are fighting for the GC, is much more stressful. You have to stay in the race any single moment. You cannot be distracted. You have always
Distracted.
seen what. Yeah, we always be focused on the situation of the race in front in any moment, for the wind, for the weather, for if it's raining, for if there's a sprint stage, mountain stage, or whatever. You always must be there. So now you know that there's a moment when you have to catch the breakaway, the moment when you have to relax, you have to save the energy for another day. So it's completely different, and we feel it, especially the first day when we had the sprint stage in Verona. We know that there's no possibility for a breakaway. We have not a sprinter, so actually in that day we had nothing to do. So it's a very strange feeling, because until the day before, you are there with a super stress because we have to bring our leader in front for the sprint to be safe, no crashes, no crosswind for anything. And in that moment, we just just say, hey, there's nothing to do. We just need to go to the finish line, to save more energy as possible, to think for tomorrow. So it was so strange to see that change. But okay, it's not a problem.
And what is the impact of the weather been for the peloton? Everyone around you, did you notice things differently than other times, or?
Well, like I said, here at the Giro, you can expect anything. So we were prepared for that. We know that we can have a super sunny week with 30 degrees or frozen like yesterday. So we already know that we must be ready for any kind of weather. So I don't think it changed so much. Maybe someone can suffer that. The temperature more than others, but everybody can expect that.
And what has been the most special moment in this Giro so far? Because I think you passed through your hometown on stage 8, wasn't it?
Yeah. For something personal, yeah. For me, I was passing through my town. It's a small village in Abruzzo, and that's is something that not always happens because in a big city, more possible, but in a small town like mine, not always. So was very emotional, especially because of the COVID condition. As from Christmas of 2019, I don't go to my parents' house. So, as something very emotional, like I said, because passing through those roads where you were training since you were a child, and now from long time you don't go there. It's very strange feeling, very emotional.
It must have been very special indeed. And now, hopefully, the next week, some more special moments and maybe a second Giro stage victory for you, because that's what you're on the hunt for. Already tried on Sunday in the stage that Campenaerts won. If you look at the road book in the next couple of days, like the time trial probably won't be for you, but the other stages, have you already selected one that you think this is the best opportunity for me, or?
Yeah, we are looking for another one, but the three mountain stage we have now, all the three are good opportunity. I cannot say this is better than another because depends of many condition who are in the breakaway, how is going, who want to take the breakaway in that day. So hard to say this is better for me. Actually, the one of 2 days ago when I was in the breakaway, I already knew that was not for me because when when we just split up with the peloton, we take like 30-40 seconds, say, this is not the best group to go in a final like this, so explosive, so many riders for classics, so it's gonna be hard. So but okay, anyway, we must try until the end every day. So it was an opportunity. We never know how it can go. So okay, we tried. And the next three mountain stage are very good opportunity. And the one of tomorrow, it can be really nice. I know already that final. We'll see. We try.
Yeah, because I think in the next couple of days there are also some new climbs in there for Giro, a little less known to a lot of people watching the cycling. But you're already familiar with them. Have you ridden there? Did you do a recon or?
The one of Sega di Ala, the one of tomorrow, we did already in Tour of Alps in 2013, if I remember well. And so many riders know it. And then the others, we did a recon of Val. I don't remember exactly the name. The stage
Valspluga?
19.
Or
No,
Alpe di
no,
Mera?
exactly that one. We did a recon there, and actually there are not there are not secret there. It's a good road, valley going through with a nice road. So there's you just need legs and some luck, lucky for the situation. Who goes in the breakaway? Who is pulling behind? So there's nothing tricky. So we just need good legs and cross fingers to have the right teammates in the breakaway.
And something else maybe that's going on during this Giro as well. I'm not sure. Is there being filmed for a new documentary of Movistar this Giro as well?
And actually, we don't know. Like always, we have always our staff of the team taking video, like always in every race. But we don't know if they will use that for another season of Netflix or Inside or not. So I don't know. We are waiting for the one of last year for the presentation. Yeah. For the next year, still we don't know anything.
Okay. And now you're a Movistar, but you've already been on some big other teams as well. You've been on Astana, Sky, De Koning. So how is Movistar different than those teams? What is the special value of Movistar?
Any team actually has different soul, different shades compared one to the other. And this one, it's very nice to feel the Latin ambient. In Astana was principally Russian, and Sky English, and Quickstep was the Belgian, and was also very funny. Anyone is different, and here it was nice after many years in other countries to stay in a Latin team, and with very similar way of Italian. Spanish and Italian are pretty similar, so it's very nice to feel like very comfortable with the people here in the team. Actually, it was something I didn't expect, but was a very nice surprise to feel this home, how to say, ambient. super comfortable with these people.
And does it also show, you mentioned like the team and that feeling, does that then translate that Movistar is always going for the team classification? Well, maybe not this Giro, but always in the fight for the team classification everywhere, that they're really working as a team?
Yes, but actually also in other teams I was always working in this kind of job, so always in GC groups. And here we can feel they really know how to work well with a group, and that is very nice, because it's the principal things I always look for in a group. Try to work together for a goal, for a big goal, and it's very nice to feel many people who really work hard for that aspect. And now, this year we lost the leader, but for sure for the others we will be ready again.
And you've already talked about like sharing your experiences. Is that also something that you might want to do after your career? Still working in cycling and passing on the lessons that you've learned, or?
I don't know. I'm still thinking about it, and still thinking what I want to do after cycling. And I could stay still in sport like this, like I don't know if sport director or trainer or whatever, or something that where, like you said, to keep with using this experience, or something completely different, because sport also can offer this opportunity that you can change completely your life after a long career in sports. So you can do something completely different just because you like to do something different. And so I'll still think about it.
Okay, well, let's say we're going to wrap it up, but let's say one more thing. Let's say you are the director sportif of your own Grand Tour team, and I ask you to name your 8 favorite riders for a Grand Tour. that you've maybe ridden with in your career, or can include yourself?
Well, you mean teammates or?
Yeah, what would be your own favorite team? If you could now pick a team for a Grand Tour from people that you've ridden with, or
that's really hard to say now in a few seconds, because probably if I forget someone, and that's not nice, because it's in so many years I had the opportunity to work with many nice persons, many nice teammates, sport director, and I don't want to do something like this to forget someone very important. That's enough. Not nice. But actually, in this team, there are many of them that I can choose.
All right, great to hear. Well, hopefully, with that team, you guys are also going to be hunting for those stages in the next couple of days. So, grazie, Dario. I'll let you get back to your rest day. Maybe some drawing for you, or eating chocolate. What's it going to be?
Both probably.
Both probably.
We have a very good cooker here. So he always try to do something special for rest day. So probably some small cake with chocolate. So yeah, that's possible.
All right, nice. Well, thanks for your time, for having a chat with us. It's much appreciated. Good luck in the next few days, and we hope to see you be successful. So thank you, Dario.
Thank you, dude.
And thank you all for listening to another episode of the Turbo Talks. And you know the drill. Leave us a rating and review on iTunes. Share the podcast with a friend and make sure you subscribe. And follow Dario and Movistar Team the rest of the Giro. And as always, never stop cycling. This was Rob Bouw with Dario Cataldo of Movistar Team. Stay tuned for the next Turbo Talks.